Hi, I'm Hannah. I decided I'm going to make this video blog. This is just kind of a test because I want to be able to make one of these for my family when I go to school. Because my mom's really worried and she doesn't think I'm going to be able to survive. So I just thought I'd do it easy with just like a 20 questions thing that I found on one of my friend's vlogs. So I just figured I'd start off easy. The first question is, where were you born? I was born in Beth Israel Deaconess in Boston, just a stone's throw away from Fenway Park, which pretty much describes my entire life. But I was born on time, first and only time I'm ever going to be on time, ever. I'll either be way too early or way too late, never exactly right. Question number 2, who is the most important person in your life growing up and why? Probably the most important would be my brother, because I kind of always set myself up to a standard so that I'd always be, I don't know, as good as him or maybe a little better if I could. Because he was the oldest, he's 2 years older, he was the guy, he played all the sports, so you had to kind of measure up to that, just so that everything could, I don't know, so that you try to get your parents to like you better than your sibling and everything. So he kind of was extremely important, because if I didn't have a sibling, I would have no motivation at all to do anything. My favorite color is definitely red. It's the Red Sox color, and pretty much, I don't have any red clothes that are red pretty much, except for, I don't know, maybe like 3 or 4 shirts that aren't Red Sox shirts, but yeah, red would definitely be my favorite color. My favorite movie? Stuck between Moulin Rouge and the first Pirates of the Caribbean. Moulin Rouge, yeah, because it's a sappy love story, but also it's like a really good movie, and it has amazing cinematography, and it's just fun all around. And first Pirates of the Caribbean, just because it's freaking awesome. And I don't think people have a soul. I think they have who they are, which I guess might be a soul, but it's not something that like lives on after they die or anything. It's because I don't know. They don't, but they do. Like not in like the religious sense of, oh, you're going to, your soul is soiled, blah blah blah, you're going to hell, whatever. Soul would just basically be a person's personality and the way that they are, but so yeah, I guess they would have one if I can define it. Do I believe that a possibility of God exists? I don't know. Well, if he does exist, he doesn't care anything about us. He's off somewhere else making something else. But I really don't think there is a God. It's pretty explainable that there was these elements that just boom and everything happened. I have not gone bungee jumping. I want to go bungee jumping. I've been on a ripcord before. I don't know if that would count, but I almost fell out of the vest. I'll upload a video of that later. Let's see here. And then, let's see. If I could solve one and only one world problem, what would it be? I'd probably solve, like, all the religious crises by just minusing all of that stuff. Because, I don't know, I mean, it's important to some people, but everyone's arguing about, they're all on each other's sides, they all think the same thing, they just don't want to admit it. So that just makes no sense to me. Do I believe there might be aliens out there that have visited Earth from time to time? I believe there are aliens out there, but they definitely haven't reached here. Or if they have, it was before humans existed. Let's see here, do I have a pet growing up? I have 2 cats and a dog. I've always had 2 cats and a dog. I had, well, for the first 3 or 4 years, until I was like 6, we just had a cat and a dog, but then the other cat got old and we were kind of hurting her because Charlie and I were little and we wanted to play. So we got another cat, Speedy. She's fat. We still have her. And then we had a dog, Carmen. She died. And then Wink died shortly after her. And let's see, we still had Speedy then. And then we got Ollie. He was this annoying little border collie, Shetland sheepdog. I want to kill that thing. And then, let's see here. And then we got 4 kittens that were found on the side of the road. we only kept one of those, that's Smudge, and then we got Jade once we gave the annoying dog to the annoying aunt. So that's pretty much what we have. We still have Jade, Speedy, and Smudge. Is there a circumstance that would warrant the death penalty? Yeah. Like substantial, like DNA evidence of rape or murder, kill him. But only if the victim and victim's family want them. Well, victim if it's rape, victim's family if they're murdered. If someone offered you enough money to live the rest of your life, how much would be enough? I don't know how much would be enough. It's, let's see, I don't think, maybe 300,000 before I got bored and decided I had to do something. I get bored way too easily, so let's see, if I had a super sense, what would it be? I think it would definitely be super sight, because I've always been kind of blind, so it would be nice to be able to see right. The dehumidifier just went on. Can't turn it off, it's automatic, so it's going to be kind of noisy. I hope it won't be that bad. There, it kind of turned off. Let's see here. How old do you think you'll be when you die? I'll either be really young or really old. I'll probably be in my 30s or 90s. That's the way it's been with my family. Like, if they don't have some weird accident or something, like a tree falling on them, they survive well into their late 80s and 90s. I had my great-grandmother just died like 4 years ago. She was 96 or something, and my other grandmother's still alive. She's well, my grandmother, not my great-grandmother. My grandmother's alive. She's like 86, 87 right now, and she's not gonna leave anytime soon, even though she has cancer. What time did I go to bed last night? 5-ish? I don't know. It's summer vacation. I don't need to go to bed. If I asked you top 3 things you like about yourself, what it would be? I like my boyfriend, and John. I've been with him for 2 years. I like the fact that, I don't know, I'm comfortable around him. I like the memories that I have with my other grandmother, who died 2 years ago. And I like my kids. I realize now that's really anything about me. They aren't really my kids. I've just babysat the oldest since he was 10 months old, and he's gonna turn 6 in like 13 days. So, let's see here. None of those are about myself, but that's what I like about me. Any profession in the world that would support you, what would it be? I don't know. I'd love to be like a Red Sox field worker, like one of the grounds crew keepers. That would be amazing, because you get to watch all the games from like the front row and get to be at Fenway all the time. If you could go back in time only once, where would you go and when? Let's see here. I don't know. I'd probably go back, the typical one, from when Jesus was, and see if all the fuss was right, and if anything was actually worth, because he's made more people die more people have died in his name than any other person. Favorite meal? Sweet and sour chicken. I just had that tonight. And if you want to tell me something that not many people know about me, what would it be? I don't know. I don't really keep many secrets. So it's kind of hard to find something that people don't know. But let's see here. I'm lactose intolerant, but I eat a lot of ice cream, so that's probably something not many people know. So that's kind of lame, but this, like I said, this is just kind of a test. So that's my 20 questions. I'll see you tomorrow, or you'll see me tomorrow, or whatever. I won't see you. Okay.